Hello and welcome to My Life in Spain. My name is Mark and today we're in the center of Alcoy, the city where I live, and we're going to go for a quick walk through the center down to the post office. I got to mail a letter. Alright, let me show you where we are. Okay, we're just going to go into Plaza de España now, which is the center of town where the town hall is. And they're doing a lot of work getting ready for the Moors and Christians fiesta, which is next month, April, towards the end of April. It's the biggest one in Spain. There's the fake castle they build every year, where the Moors surrender to the Christians at the end of the festivities. So this is the main, the main town square, Plaza de España. And we're just coming up to the town hall here. This is where you go to get your padron and pay your trash bills and pretty much anything else you need to get. There we go, this is the town hall here. Okay, we're gonna go around the corner here and we're on Valencia, which is a pedestrian zone. So unless you have a permit that you live here or you're making a delivery to a business, you're not allowed to drive a car or a van into this area. One thing I think is pretty cool about Alcoy in the city center, the sidewalks are made covered with marble, which is great now, but not so good when it rains. This is mostly a commercial district. It's where you have the lawyers, accountants, accessoria. Accessorias are really important here. They do all kinds of stuff. And in case I forgot to mention, it's Tuesday. I think it's the 31st of March. Yeah, 31st of March, 2026. Okay. Carry on. Pretty busy. I've never seen this many cars here for a long time. But like I say, these fiestas are a big deal here in Alcoy. The Moors and Christians, as I already mentioned, is the biggest one in Spain. Now this building here, I'm going to point out to you in a second, it used to be the Bank of España, the Bank of Spain, but now it's a cultural center. You see it there? It's pretty nice. You go inside, it's very, what's the word for it? Kind of, I guess, posh in a way. But they have computers and you can use the internet for free. In fact, I think in Alcoy itself, all the parks have free internet. So you'll often see people in the parks sitting and looking on their telephones. Okay, like I said, I'm going to the post office. So, unlike America, where you stick the flag up on your mailbox and the postman picks it up, or the mailman picks it up, you can't do that here. You want to mail something, you got to go into town. Alcoy's not a bad place to live. It's about just over 60,000 people. It's extremely safe. You can walk around here day or night and never worry about anything. Okay, we're coming to a little park here. I think it's called Louis Pintor or something. And then I have to go down Calle Bamboo to get to the post office. There's loads of cars. This is really unusual. There's a little park over there. It's got cafes around the edge of it, so a lot of people go there for coffee or a beer in the evening. This is my street here. I can see on the sign there, Carrier del Bamboo. Now, bamboo is not what you think it is. Alcoy had a famous factory here that used to make cigarette paper for rolling cigarettes, and the company's name was Bamboo. So that's where that comes from. Okay. This is also near the university, so you get a lot of young people here. All right, I'm going to the post office now. Now I'm sending a letter. So when you go walk in, there's like an electronic booth, and you've got two choices. You can press to receive, to pick up a package, or to send, which is NVR, which is what I'm doing today. And then they have a screen and your number comes up. And when your number's up, it tells you which desk to go to. It's quite effective. There's nobody standing in a queue. Okay, so here we are at the Oficina de Correos, which is the only post office in Alcoy. Okay, I'm going to turn this off while I go here and mail the letter, and then I'll take you to the other side of town. We'll go through a park called Cervantes. Okay, that's the post office done. Now we're going to go across the Mary Cristina Bridge and into Cervantes Park. Down in the ravine you can see what's a little trickle now called the Rio Serpis. I know the bridge is 73 meters high and it was built in the mid 1800s. They call Alcoy the city of bridges because I think there's more than 15 of them. As you can see, all these ravines everywhere, you need bridges to connect different parts of the city. As you saw in some of my other videos, they're redoing all the this ravine here and turning it into hiking trails and biking trails. And this is new here. This is an elevator now that takes you down to the bottom and up again if you want to come back up this way. It doesn't look like they've finished it yet. There's no elevator in there, it's just a shell. Okay, Park Cervantes, named after the famous author of Don Quixote. This is a nice little park. As I get through the park is where my bus stop is to get my bus back home. Let me see if I can get to the edge and show you down the ravine more. Like I said, Alcoy is built on ravines, so that's why there's so many bridges. Now, when all these trails are finished, you'll be able to get from the center here to where I live in Zona Norte by bike, which will be good. You can do it now, but you're on the main road on a bike lane. But nice. It's nice they're rejuvenating these ravines that were never used for anything for years. Okay. There's a little pavilion here where you can get a drink beer or a coffee. Also, underneath where we're standing right now, there's an air raid shelter. Because during the Spanish Civil War, the Italians used to bomb Alcoy because it was an industrial city and it was making munitions. So there was quite a few bombing raids here by the Italian Air Force that was based in Mallorca. As you can see, it's pretty pleasant. People are out. It's a spring day. Here there's a little statue of Cervantes. If you can see it, I don't know. One of the things I like about living in Spain is everybody walks everywhere. They're not just in their cars all the time. This is one of the entrances and exits for the air raid shelter. Okay, we're coming to the end of the park now. Okay, let me just leave it here, finish here and say goodbye. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. I'm going to go catch my bus home. Oh, in case I didn't mention, there's 5 bus lines in Alcoy. And because I'm over 60, I got a bus pass for a year. I can have unlimited travel anytime, day or night. And it cost me €30. So a pretty good deal, huh? All right, bye for now. Thanks.